Hey, y'all.
We in the building. Come on up in here.
Can y'all see it?
Go to see which one. Oh, we on I'm not sure. We on the group. No, it's on the business in the group. So that's even better. All right, y'all. We rolling. Thank you for tuning in. Keep on rolling.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to Nacho and sell it straight.
Come on in, y'all. Hey. Tag the people.
Share from my personal. Talk to the people, Wendy. Talk to the people.
Hey, how y'all been today? I hope y'all have a phenomenal day. And y'all, we have a phenomenal person here with us. And also, y'all, let's talk about this weekend. Can y'all hear me? Mm-hmm. Well, let's talk about this weekend. How was this weekend for everybody?
Busy.
Yes. So we were at I Am King. And when I tell you, it was an amazing experience to be in the room with so many. Yes. I mean, phenomenal men with greatness in them that want even greater. I was also excited for William, of course, because he said yes to the call. And God just showed up and showed out. Yes, he did. I'm telling you. Yes, he did.
Yes, so well, I was just excited because of all the amazing men in the building. It's very seldom that here in Greensboro that you go to an event and you have all those particular people in one room. And I thought that was really, really big, or whatever. But outside of all the greatness, just giving men their flowers at a point, where we are in today's society, there's so much going on. I just thought that was like extremely awesome.
That's right.
Yes.
I definitely enjoyed it too. I enjoyed the whole support, love system, the people that came out, people that showed love, everything about the journey I Am King. Thank y'all for the nice speeches that were said towards the end when I was awarded. I thank y'all for honoring me. I appreciate that. Thank y'all for coming out. Shout out to everybody that was involved, man. We ain't gonna name names. We gonna forget somebody. All right. Now we here. It's about Nacho business. Let's get that harmony right again. Hold on, get y'all right. We about to show off what I do quickly. It's somebody. All right. Set it up. Should we shut it up? Sure. Monday. There you go. How was your tour? Yeah.
I finally figured out that I really cannot sing, and I've been faking it the whole time. I cannot.
Is the screen still freezing up? Up like a boss. Whatever. See, that's the thing. That's the only thing I like about it is you can't see who is saying what, but I can see y'all on here. I can see y'all on here. Travis, what's up? Malik, what's up? Tamara, Mama, what's up? Kenyatta, what's up? Is the screen still freezing? Bertha, what's up? Kenyatta, is the screen still freezing? Yeah, we changed the thing up. But see, them comments coming from somewhere else. So y'all just keep tapping in. We on YouTube, we on our business page, we on our group page. So we hold everything. I hope this we do it like that. Jay Boogie in the house. That's what's up. That's what's up. So what we got going? Hey, shut it off.
Hey guys,
Who are you?
as you all know, we are Not Your Average Podcast, and I am one fourth of Not Your Average Podcast. I am Ashley Good, better known as Ash Bash in your city. And you can always catch me at 2607 E. Randall Road. That is It's All Good Consignment in Greensboro, North Carolina. I am your thrift choice in the triangle. So make sure you stop by and check me out. Also, you can call me for all of your party decor needs, as well as your realtors out there that need staging to fill those properties. Give me a call at 336-383-6498 at Decor Galore. And if you are feeling panoramic, you can always go on my website and cop the merch, www.thepandaclothingbrand.com.
Hey, they said we looking like a breakfast club. I am king, right? I am king.
And I am Wendy Archer, also known as Hair Crazy Diva and Wendy HLP. I am a hair loss practitioner. I am the owner of Salon and Claire, and also owner of Timeless 360 Photo Booth, and also owner of Hair Crazy Diva Healthy Hair Growth Cosmetics and Hair Crazy for Men, y'all. If you are a man and you get your hair right, and you want to get your hair shine on that beard, and you want to smell it good and calm, I'm that nigga. Yeah.
Trav, you say you can't hear us?
Can you hear me now?
This is the first day of equipment.
Yes.
Let us know.
Mic check 1, 2, 1. Okay.
But yes, so guys, thank you again for tuning in. I am very phenomenal.
Oh, it's going in now.
Oh, yeah, I can hear it
So you got to be in the mic. Just hold up to your mic. Go ahead, Twoey.
Yeah. A lot of questions. But yes, I am the phenomenal street. You can catch me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, any everywhere at Twoey. I am also the owner of Twoey Brand, Twoey Designs. Let me take your intimacy to the India. We do lots of consultations, email, and partially. Oh yes, if I was on my social media, on Instagram and through YouTube, and of course, if you're feeling to go into your phone, you can do so.
You wrote.
You sound better?
Well, I was on Take your headphones off, y'all.
Yeah.
Yes. All been with
Yes,
us.
The feedback is
That's the one. That's the phone.
Mr. O.
It was
it's a feedback.
that was so it could be the string off for some reason. Facebook Live, it's sent me messages.
So you guys right now are currently watching live technical and troubleshoot. When in doubt, always troubleshoot first. Don't just analyze. You could save it.
It's good. It's just behind.
How's it sounding now? Donna, Elite, Travis. So I'm gonna give it to them. Okay, well. All right, guys, sorry for the inconvenience, sorry for the technical difficulties. We are at Trevor Podcast, and we have a special guest, Twoey, with us today from Hamiltone. And we're gonna go ahead and get started.
Y'all know what time it is. It's your man William Hussey 365, Mr. I Am King. You know what time it is. I'm the owner of BH Food Management, the owner of Hussey Environmental Solutions Incorporated, and I'm 1/4 of Not Your Average Podcast, live from downtown Greensboro, and we are Not Your Average Podcast.
So guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Thank you everybody for tuning in to Not Your Average Podcast. Thank you for joining us today on this Not Your Monday.
I'll be taking everybody.
Thank you.
Say that. Malik Jones.
That's Malik taking everybody.
Thank you.
Oh, IBG is the top name. Thank you, Malik.
Thank you, Malay.
Thank you so much. But without further ado, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started today, and we do apologize for the technical difficulties, but make sure you share the live. Share the live for a chance to win $25 at the end of each and every show. Share the live, take a friend to take a friend, because you know we're Not Your Average Podcast. We definitely gonna drop some gems today. So, Will, you can go ahead and introduce.
All right, let's get down to it. Y'all know what time it is. We've been waiting on this brother to come on this platform for a minute, and we finally made it happen. My brother, my friend, my dog, 1/3 of the Tones, the Grammy Award nominated Hamiltone, aka the Tones. My brother, come on in, Mr. Twoey. What's up, brother?
You good?
All right. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Test. Okay.
Okay.
That was still there.
Yeah, that table
Go
check.
ahead. All right.
Claps.
You hear the bird.
There you go. Mr. Twoey. How you doing, brother? Good. You good? That's right. You always laid back and chill, man. You're a cool brother.
Something like that.
Yeah. So let's get into it. Introduce yourself for the people that might not know who you are.
Yeah, I am Twoey, 1/3 of the Tones, Grammy nominated, my bros, Lilo and Vito. Shout out to my guys.
Yes.
Greensboro, that's my home, my city. And yeah, there you go. Pretty much that's it.
That's what's up. Good up for me. Good up for me. Dope. So let's get into it. So start from the beginning. Where are you from, actually?
Greensboro.
Greensboro,
That's
North Carolina.
what I'm like, yeah.
That's what's up. So how was the upbringing in Greensboro? Where don't start for you?
Grew up on the south side.
Word.
Grammy, bro.
Okay.
Fraser Elementary. Got ties. I know him as Billy.
Yes, sir. Okay, talk, man.
Fraser Elementary.
Yes, sir.
I went to Lincoln. I moved to Maryland for a few years, came back, graduated from W. I went to W, moved, came back, graduated from W. I went to Morgan State. And I was kind of a nomad through the years, kind of everywhere. But I'm back in Greensboro. Yeah, there you go. In a nutshell.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So what were you doing before the music? I want to hear that journey. Before we got to the singing, the songwriting, connecting with all these people that you connected to now, what was you doing before that?
It was always pretty much music.
Oh, word.
Grew up in church. I went to Mount Zion, played the drums. Dad was quiet. Dad was a minister of music.
Oh, word.
I, sang the chorus and stuff like that. So it's always been music. And that's, yeah.
For sure. Now, was you getting paid the whole time, or was it just a passion? And
no.
Yeah. Right.
The money didn't come to way later.
Yeah, for sure.
But I came up in the music thing. Like I said, my father was the minister of music.
Mm-hmm.
And then my grandmother, grandfather, my aunts and uncles, they sang.
Oh, word. Oh,
and my older aunts and uncles, they had a little small group. Grandfathers in the quartet. So music has always been there.
Yeah. That's what it seemed like. So it's already in you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What was your first instrument that you learned how to play?
First instrument, drums.
Word? Okay. That's what's up. What was the second?
I would say, I'm not going to say I learned, but I play the piano enough to make music. I won't say I'm going to come to your church.
Yeah, for sure.
So I pretty much play drums and I can get around on the keyboard. Right situation.
That's what's up. So what was it to where you took, even though I know it's in your blood, it's in your family, when did you get to the point in music that you start taking it serious?
High school.
Explain it. Yeah, does it?
No, in Maryland.
Okay.
I moved to Maryland like the second semester of ninth grade, so I pretty much did all the high school in Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
And I linked up with a group of guys up there, rap group, started singing little hooks and playing drums. We did like a little show at the school and stuff like that. So that's when it really got serious. That was the first studio that I recorded. I've been in studios all my life, but that studio on my homie Brian's or Spade, his basement, that was the first little studio setup that I really started recording and really started wanting to get serious about it.
That's what's up. What was that first joint you made? Can you remember? That one that you was like, yo, this it.
It was a joint I did in high school called Saturn.
Saturn?
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
What inspired you to make Saturn?
It was another song by Stevie Wonder called Saturn.
Go over.
My mom's was called Going Back to Saturn.
Oh, no. Yeah. Going back to Saturn. That's what's up. So how long was you in DC or Maryland?
Like 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years, and then you moved back.
And I moved back and graduated from
Okay, what college did you go to, or did you
I went to Morgan State for a semester.
For a semester?
Not even a full semester.
The half a semester. That's what's up. And then what took off from there?
Came back home. I was chasing a girl that went to A&T. So I was going to try to transfer to A&T. That didn't work out. They said go to GTCC and get these other little classes. And I fell in the trap at GTCC. Didn't finish that. And that's when the music kind of just happened. I started with a lady named LaJune Thompson, gospel artist. That was the first person that believed in me enough to take me on the road as a background singer. That was like 2001.
Oh,
so that was my first like paid
gig or whatever
situation. First time off the East Coast.
Word. Yeah. You remember where y'all traveled to?
We went to Minneapolis.
Word. That's what's up. How was that experience? Because you fresh off the porch.
Yeah. It was cool. You know, gospel really wasn't my thing. Yeah. You know, but it was cool.
Yeah, I know you learned a lot.
You know, experience that. You know, I went a lot of places.
That's dope.
Went a few places, and then after that, started working at the mall, and I got a call to go on the road with Casey and JoJo. They was like, you can get your passport in a week. We going to Japan for like 2 weeks. So that was like my first big situation overseas.
So how did they hear about you? How did they know who Twoey was at the time?
Church.
Word?
Yeah.
You was down in Charlotte doing
No,
some
I
church?
was in Greensboro. Back when I moved back, or when we moved, my family moved back from Maryland. We moved back to Greensboro. Well, moved to Kernersville, but we were still going to church in Greensboro. I still went to Kernersville, just drove from Kernersville. So, yeah.
And so they got to wait for you on the road or church. You said it picked you up.
Yeah. The band for Casey and JoJo was pretty much the band from church.
Oh, no. Got you. So everybody was on.
Yeah.
As far as the band.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So how was that experience? Then you on the road with Joe to see you travel. With
It
a whole
was Casey
band.
and JoJo, not
Casey and JoJo.
Just Casey and JoJo. Yeah. It was crazy, man.
What year was this?
This was
04,
2000, like
Right.
2004, 2005.
Word.
It was crazy. The first time overseas, went to Japan. That was crazy.
Yeah, sure.
Crazy. And then to be out with legends, like people that I grew up listening to. I never thought that I would be on the road with the guys that I grew up admiring.
I know it's like surreal to a certain degree.
Right.
You know?
Then to see that they some real niggas.
Yeah, for sure. They down to down to earth. I worked with them, and you had some good experience first off, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it must be something that those big time people are seeing in you that you might didn't even see yourself at the time. You know what I'm saying? Even though you knew you had it, when people start looking at you, you know, they just like the breakfast club looking at us saying, "Damn, like what y'all doing?" You like, we feel like we got it, but when they say it, it's like, oh, okay. For sure. Yeah, it's confirmation. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, man. So I know you was in church a lot. How is your spiritual side?
And mom or anybody in my family, you don't judge me, but I'm not really the church type. I grew up in church, but I'm not that ain't really me. I'm connected.
Yeah, you connected in your own way. That's why you're spiritual.
Connected in my own way.
Yeah,
I have my own personal relationship.
And that's very important, you know.
Yeah.
So what keeps you motivated through it all?
My kids, man.
Dope.
4 kids, or 4.5.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, my kids.
Your kids, you have what? 3 boys, 1 girl?
1 boy, 3 girls, and then my ladies.
Yeah, for sure. So how has that experience being a father? You always traveling on the road, you doing your thing. How do you find that balance?
You just go with the flow.
That's it.
They
That's what you gotta do, right?
They understand that I gotta work. They understand that, you know, sometimes I'm not gonna be at all the basketball games, football games, dance and all that stuff. So, you know, we kind of have we have to understand it.
Yeah, for
Then
sure.
we gotta go hit the road.
Yeah.
And I'll be back.
Yeah. It seems like you got it figured out pretty good, you know, over time. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. So what you got going on now?
Right now, you know, the Tones with touring. We've been doing city winery, like a city winery tour. And actually this weekend we'll be in Hampton, Virginia at a spot called Noir. Friday, Saturday we'll be in Pittsburgh. Sunday, I think I'm wrong. Monday we'll be in Boston. Sunday we'll be in Pittsburgh. Saturday we'll be in Hampton. Tuesday we'll be in Philly.
Man, y'all rolling. Is every weekend kind of like that?
The summer always turns up.
Yeah, it's a busy season.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so let's go back to
Between us and Hampton, we still sing background
for sure. Yeah, Anthony Hamilton. Yeah, that's dope. So let's go back a little bit because I know you talked about the Tones. How did that whole thing line up? But first, I want to go from the Casey and JoJo part in between that gap to when you got with the Tones.
All right, so Casey and JoJo, I was on the road with Fantasia's second oldest brother, Teeny.
That's the one that was on the show. The white one. Yeah, that's so much. Teeny, yeah.
Being on the road with those guys, I met Fantasia.
Word. Was she popping at that time already?
She was popping.
Oh, she was already glowing.
She was. This was
American Idol and did all that.
I knew Tasia
Yeah, before, right.
I met her like in her prime.
Gotcha.
So me and Teeny, we had that was like my bro. So I'd be at the crib kicking it with the fam and everything, and then me and Tasia got tight. And one time, well, her brother Rico, he started chasing his solo thing. So that opened the door for me to.
So all that was around that time when everybody.
Yeah. So I did Tasia. Me and Teeny, we went out with Jodeci. That was a.
Because people don't know, he's singing around the whole team.
Teeny does a. Teeny is Teeny.
That's what I'm saying. He do his own thing. Yeah.
Just,
But he's a good dude, though.
Great.
Yeah.
But so yeah, Casey and JoJo, Jodeci, Fantasia.
A little bit of Rico in there.
I did some stuff with Infinity like a few times when Rico was out.
Yeah.
But through Tasia, I started working a job. I was working at Wells Fargo.
Gotcha.
And
the whole time you doing it, you working?
Yeah. Well, no, I take that back. I wasn't working the whole time.
Yeah.
But it was just a point I was like, I just need to, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just try and
figure it out.
Trying to figure it out. Like I was on and off of little spots, but Wells Fargo was really like probably the most serious job that I had. It was almost like make a decision if you want to do like really follow the music or if you really want to stick in the white collar world.
Right. Yeah.
So I stuck with the music. I got fired from Wells Fargo.
Which Wells Fargo was you with?
I was doing mortgage loan. So I was working at like the big office.
Oh, like corporate office.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Not at the bank.
South Carolina.
Gotcha.
Got fired from there, and Tasia got pregnant around this time. So I'm thinking like, what I'm gonna do? Because I know at some point she's about to stop working.
Right.
So I did a gig with Ann while she was pregnant. I was still with her. She fired me. She felt the way, but it's all good. She felt the way that I had when I was with Ann. I'm like, I'm just trying to, protect myself and make sure that I still got some money coming.
Yeah.
So she let me go. Anthony pulled me on, and fast forward, singing with him, me and the original Hamiltones, me, Vito, and a guy named JK. Just joking around. That's when we did the Hotline Bling and the POP, like those first viral ones.
Yeah.
JK started singing with Justin Timberlake. Lilo comes on, and now that's when it really just kind of.
So it's still two of y'all original.
I guess you can say that. Lilo, I can't say that he's not original. He wasn't there for the first few viral moments, but when we really like took off,
he was there.
That was
yeah. Okay, so who was in there now? The three that's
in here now was me, my boy Vito, and my boy Tony Lilo.
Tony Lilo. Okay, dope. Let's give it up for him. Thank you. So how did the connection come with those two? Because he pulled you himself to sing, right? And
no. At this time, I'm living in Charlotte. When I was working at Wells Fargo, and there was a open mic spot that we used to go to on Wednesdays. Again, it was a situation where the band was the band from the church in Charlotte now. My father's ministry was in Charlotte.
Yeah.
So these guys are playing for Anthony Hamilton. Position opened up. I was like, yo, come out.
That's what's up.
And I had ran into Ann a few times at the open mic spot, but it wasn't nothing like, hey, come and work for me. My homeboy, Kenneth Leonard, shout out to
Kenneth Leonard.
Yeah, he pulled me in with Ann. Matter of fact, all three of us kind of came through that open mic spot.
Yeah. Oh, word. What was that open mic spot?
It was called Club Allure.
And that's in Charlotte?
Was
in Charlotte. Club Allure. That's dope. There's a lot of history there.
A lot.
Yeah. That's what's up. So once they pull y'all all in, then who created the Hamiltone? Like who came up with the name? Who came up with the marketing strategy? Who put the team together?
So, the name came from a horn player, one of the saxophone players for him. He was just joking and said, I'm gonna call y'all the Hamiltones. We had came up with a name for them. He was like, well, I'm gonna call y'all the Hamiltones. So the stage manager heard it, and then he just started calling That's the Hamiltone. It's just stuff.
Yeah, so actually had nothing to do with it. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So when it comes to the Hamiltones, y'all do your own thing and y'all back up with Ant, or is a partnership with Ant? How does that break it down for us when it comes to
We do our own thing and we assist
the system? Yeah.
pretty much with when the schedule allows.
Okay.
You know, so yeah, we pretty much locked in with him and we do our own thing.
And is that in the building the music or making the music, or that's live performances, or a little bit different?
For the most part, live performance, but we do build with him. We have built with him. We actually have songs with him and everything.
Yeah, I seen some. Yeah, I was doing my research today. I was like, oh, okay. Got a few features on it or whatnot. So how is it? Is that challenging, or not necessarily challenging, but how is it when you with somebody that, you know, like Anthony Hamilton, when you got to come in there, you put music together with somebody like that? That's kind of like, to some people it could be intimidating, but you've been around stars for a minute. So how does that vibe with you when it's time to make magic happen? Or any of those guys?
When I went to the studio with him, we had already had somewhat of a working relationship.
Gotcha.
So it wasn't like I'm just meeting him. So
Yeah.
at this point, he's just a regular person.
Gotcha.
Just go in and get it done.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? In most situations that I personally have been in is from a previous relationship.
Gotcha. That's important. That seems like you build some great relationships, bro.
Relationships.
Yeah. And it seems like you don't burn those bridges either. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Some of them you want to burn, but you can't.
Right. It's still business at the end of the day. And it seems like relationships what got you to that, even though you did you, and you know, people paid attention to your art, your craft, and the magic that you were making, but it seemed like those relationships got you up the ladder a lot quicker. You know what I mean? So can you share a few words on building relationships and the importance of it to people that's looking?
Relationships are key. It's always good to link up with the people that are like-minded and are working towards, I won't say the same exact goal, but somewhat the same goals as you. And then, you know, 2 or 3 like minds together, you know, the top is
That's right.
It's endless. The ceiling is endless.
Most definitely. Now give me one thing, and I'm gonna pass it after this. Give me one thing you learned from any of them. It don't have to be Anthony, it could be KC, JoJo, Fantasia, it could be all of them. What's one thing you learned about the music industry with any of those people or celebrities that you have done business with or partner with for their music? What's one good thing you took away from those relationships?
At the end of the day, it's no love lost. It's all business. Even when you feel like people is your closest, like friend, and you locked in, at the end of the day, you learn that it's all business. All business.
Appreciate that, brother.
No problem.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're just now tuning in, we are Not Your Average Podcast. Please make sure you share the live for a chance to win $25 at the end of each and every show. We are here with Twoey from the Hamiltones. He is in the building with Not Your Average Podcast. So, how you been, Twoey?
I've been chilling.
You know we go way
back.
family. But I wanted to start off asking you, what is something that a lot of people, or people may not know about you? We know, we heard that you're very talented. You have your hands in a lot of different keyboards. What is something that the average person or people out here may not know about you?
Honestly, man, everything that you see is me. I like to eat. I like to cook. I love my family. I do music. That's pretty much it, man. Everything you see is me.
Is it something like over the top that you always wanted to do, like skydive, or do you low key play another instrument, or always wanted to do something else outside of what you're doing?
Now I did always. No, I wouldn't say did. I really wish I was a profound like keyboard player that I could really like my pop. I wish I could do that. I wish that's something I wish I could do. But Scott, I heard you say Scott. I have thought about doing that. I don't know.
Okay. So as far as like the music and things like that, you know, as kids, like we go through things, teenagers, things like that. Do you feel like music was an outlet for you? Growing up as a black young man in the world we live in, and even back then, the odds seem to be against, black people, black men, or whatever. Do you feel like music was an outlet for you, or was it just like genetic?
I'll say both. Genetic because, like I said, like I just came up in a musical household. Um, but an outlet as well because there's always other things, good and bad, that you can get involved in. So music really kept me away from the bullshit, if I can say that. It really kept me out of the BS that I could have been involved in. Like, of course, we all get involved in little things, but I never really got heavily invested in anything crazy because of the music.
For sure. That's good. So do you have any advice for up and coming artists that, they have dreams, they have inspirations, they have things they want to do in the music industry, whether it's writing, they're like, they play an instrument. Just, do you have any advice for them? Because that is one of the most difficult industries to get in, like outside of other things like fashion. So what advice would you have for like an up and coming artist?
My advice would be invest in yourself. It is easier ways nowadays to get into music and to get your music heard. Taking advantage of social media is a huge thing that I would suggest to anybody that's trying to do music, fashion, any of those entrepreneurial, if I can say that, entrepreneurial things, taking advantage of YouTube and Instagram and Facebook to really reaching those audiences that you wouldn't necessarily meet in your everyday travels.
Yeah, one of my last questions for now. Do you think that any of your kids are picking up that music side that you have?
Most definitely.
And which one is like gravitating to the music?
It seems like all of them. Right now, as kids, for whatever reason, but all kids go through the Michael Jackson phase. And so now my son is really on this Michael Jackson. He plays drums. He wants to be a drummer, and he sings a lot. So I know for sure he's gonna be musical. Something. My daughter, she's a singer and a dancer. That's my oldest. My oldest is a singer and dancer, and then my youngest two. My youngest, I don't know what she's gonna do. My other youngest, she's just in her terrible twos right now. But I know for sure my oldest two, my son and daughter, are definitely musical. I don't know what they're gonna do with it, but they got it. Yeah,
for sure. And I just want to give a few shout outs to a couple people on here: Marcus Hood, Diamond Morris, Diamond Trust. Shout out to Slick. He's watching Jay Blackman. Shout out to our brother Gene. He says peace. Also shout out to Latoya Cruz Rivas, Teresa Michelle. Hello. Shout out to Tasha Cruz. Tasha Cruz said all business, all love. Jojo WMS says music is a great outlet. Love the music. Dominique Davis is watching. Kenneth Clark is watching. So shout out to my Not Your Average Podcast supporters and viewers. We greatly appreciate y'all. Please make sure you share the live. Share the live for a chance to win $25 at the end of each and every episode. And we are here today, Twoey from the Hamiltone. Thank you. We need you, so girl.
I want to ask. Well, I have a couple questions.
Let's go.
So, as far as your experience when you went to Japan with Casey and JoJo, right? What did you see in them? Name one thing that you've seen in them that inspired you.
To be specific, KC, man, I partied with him all night, and then the next day he'll come and kill the show like nothing ever happened.
That was KC?
Yeah, KC is a machine. Like I just went to this show recently, and I'm like, KC is he's the most consistent person that I've worked with. Well, Taser too, but KC is, man, you won't believe some of the things that I've seen, and I'm like, there's no way tomorrow he's gonna be able to really get it in, and he would kill. I've even seen him hold a whole show down. When JoJo was tired or vocally strained or whatever, KC would do the whole show, spotless, do his parts and JoJo parts. So that was magical to me.
With you being in music, what would be the music that hypes you up?
Music that hypes me up. Honestly, I listen to everything. So it really just depends on the song. You know what I'm saying? But I like yeah, I really can't be specific. I legit listen to almost everything. Whatever pops up on my playlist.
Okay.
It's just dope.
So when you was younger, what was your
Favorite group. I myself went through that Michael Jackson phase. Yeah, Michael Jackson, hands down. Is my favorite, absolute favorite.
Okay.
Absolute favorite.
All right. So what was your favorite song?
Favorite song, rock.
That's a little bit of that.
What is one word that
One word that describes me. Damn. One word that describes me. Man, I'm dope, man.
yeah.
He's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Twoey. What's going on, Twoey? So my first question, of course, since you are, I want to know, how does one receive the Grammy nomination? Like, how does it present to you? Phone call, come in mail, somebody knock on your door, secret envelope.
Remember that. Anthony's manager called and said, hey, y'all been nominated for nothing special. I got a little token, like a little, I forgot what it is now, but it's like a little token that says,
Oh, that's nice.
So how did it feel to receive the
man, it was amazing, you know. And this is no slights, just being honest. I do wish that it could have been us. Again, no knocks against the good brother Ant, but you know, I can't wait till we get to the moment where it's me and my guys.
Yeah.
You know, even though it was a dope moment, first time, dope moment. I'm still honored to be a part of that process, but I do wish, and I can't wait for it to be me and my bros. You know, that's when it's really going to really be something. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
It's coming for sure. Okay, so we like all genres of music.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna give you a genre, favorite part, and or something. You ready?
Pop, Michael Jackson.
Song.
I won't say Rock and Street. I won't do that because that's my favorite. Man, remember the time.
Oh, yes, that's legit. Hip hop.
Hip hop, Wu-Tang.
Oh,
Cream.
yes, that moves everything around me.
Right.
R&B.
R&B, man, there's so many. So
You. That's easy.
yeah, but no,
Easy, that's too easy.
of course, the tone's number one R&B.
Word.
I'm a Babyface fan. That's what's up, Babyface.
Love it. Can you give me a song?
He wrote He didn't sing it, but he wrote it. Tenderoni. That whole album.
Yes. He wrote a lot of things.
His catalog is
Dude, yeah.
Somebody actually just made a post on social media and just like flipping through all the songs Babyface wrote. I was like, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So yeah, he did it.
Okay, so working on
rock and roll. I don't know the guys, but the song We're Not.
yeah.
I don't know if that's, back in the 90s, rock and roll was like the skating ring music.
Yeah.
Right.
90s.
So let's try maybe
That would be, I don't really have.
do you listen to that?
I won't say that. Maybe like soft. I don't know no artists, no songs in particular, but the old school like 90s, what they call it, not the heavy metal, but like the soft version of that. I like those songs
Like
from the 90s.
what was that song that group
Like a steam,
Like
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Okay, so my last question would be, what out of these genres have you tested outside of R&B? Have you ever tried pop, rap, hip hop,
Yes,
or
pop for sure.
Mhm.
Country song, country song is pretty fire. It's never been me and my friend. Well, I won't say me, my friend Keith Mack wrote and produced it. Yeah, I did it.
That's the
One day, maybe one day, maybe do something. But
I wish we could hear it.
I'm what you talking
It's
about.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. Did you hear how we did a little Nacho Monday
I couldn't hear it.
Should we go?
Y'all had the go phone on, and then we never.
Okay.
Like it don't.
Trying to win this session.
No.
I would love.
Oh, yeah, already. You family now, once you come, you lock in. You gonna be at the show when you
I like
Yeah, show.
And so they can tell me because my brother's always saying, hey, y'all want to see too. So, you know, we need to come. We need to come.
Next show, I got
Go to the comment.
Guys, if you're just now watching, we are now Trevor Podcast, the #1 podcast in the world. And we are here with Twoey from the Hamiltones, 1/3 of the Hamiltones. And he is in here kicking with us today, dropping gems, and just giving us a little insight on who he is as a person and artist. So please make sure you share the live for a chance to win $25 at the end of each and every show. Tag a friend to tag a friend to tag a friend. We're gonna jump in the comments for a minute. We have Felicia Clapp. She says, "Hi, family."
Hey, what's up, man?
Malika Bob says, "What are your top 3 songs and why?" We kind of already went over that, but you can go ahead and keep the top 3 songs.
Top 3 songs
And why?
Of course, Michael Jackson, hands down, Rock You. When I put that vinyl on, the first time I listened to that record, I just fell in love with it. That kind of changed my musical ear. Second favorite, Stevie Wonder. That whole album, Songs in the Key of Life. My favorite song was I got a few, but Sad. That's what second song came for. Another song that kind of changed my views. And for real, I love all his stuff too. That's like he's almost right under Michael Jackson.
Yeah, but people sleeping on the red.
I love the Michael
No.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, for real, to me, can do the almost.
Man.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was from Malika Bob. Appreciate that. Tasha Cruz says, let Twoey know I wrote a wedding song for them for real. So somebody want for a wedding song for you.
Send it to DM. Twoey_TWOEY, number 2 DM me information and give it a listen.
Okay.
Always.
Of course, somebody, Tasha, so make sure you DM him with that. We appreciate it. Malika Bob says, I see that music is your field of passion. Are you more of a singer or a producer? Do you see yourself opening up your own studio?
Yes, I definitely do produce. I wouldn't say I'm a producer or a singer, but I would put them about the same.
Mhm.
Yeah, and definitely, I do hope to open up a studio. Man, a small stuff. I don't know if it'll be like a public type place, but definitely a personal spot where I can invite people to come and, work.
Sure. Dominique Davis, we kind of answered this question already anyway. Do you come from a family of singers? But the answer is yes.
Yes.
Dominique Davis also says, was gospel music your first influence? Sorry, I'm late, just got off work. It's okay.
Of course. Yeah. I grew up in church, so yes, that was my main influence. It wasn't until later. Well, no, I'm lying. Yeah, gospel, but my father has always been kind of open to all music. So it would be gospel, and then it might be jazz, and it might be some I won't say heavy R&B, but more soul, like old school soul, like Earth, Wind & Fire, Stevie. That's where I get all that old school stuff from. Just going through his records.
Dominique can sing too.
Yeah.
He can blow. Yeah, that's why he has
Dominique
Dominique Davis.
Yeah.
Both sides. My brother.
Yeah. You know, let's stop. Thank you. Malika Goodbye says, what are two short-term goals and what are two long-term goals?
Two short-term goals. Get this money and get this money. Goals is get the money and get the money. Short-term is basically, man, just keep this music going to hopefully achieve next year. I would say short-term is to get one of our songs up for a Grammy. That's what shit. We missed the deadline this year, but we're trying to make that happen next year. The Grammys roll. Long term, man, just be successful.
You already successful,
I
bro.
want to be like, I thank you for that. But in my mind, it's a certain level that I want to be at. I'm not quite there. Like I'm good. I could probably be cool where I'm at, but it's just a couple of other things, other barriers I want to break through.
Right. And that's what I don't think people understand is levels to this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People just think, oh, you probably won't know. You said like I'm still not where I want to be. You know what I mean? And that's in a lot of industries. But yeah, I see a lot of people.
If I could get that Grammy nom for us, then that'll make me feel a little more.
Yeah, that's what's up. And he just said no. He like nigga with the gold out. Like I won't go. And then when they come full problem. You know what I'm saying? You get 2 Grammys that night. You like, wow, I want to be nominated.
Next question. Do you see North Carolina as a long-term state or will you be moving there?
You know what? A lot of people ask me why don't I move, but I love Greensboro. I love Greensboro. I don't know if I would. I don't know. I would definitely been asked if I would move, but I really legit love Greensboro. I would probably do like Charlotte, maybe Atlanta, but Greensboro would be my number.
So cost of living cheaper.
That's home, baby. Tasha Cruz says he has a very soulful voice.
I do too, Tasha.
And he could. Yeah, and she said he could do country.
No,
Malik Goodbye says, if you were dropping a track and you could pick any 3 artists to be on it, who would it be and why?
Of course, for real. And outside of him being my favorite, I just really like how Pharrell is his delivery, how he approaches stuff, how he writes. I really like that, and I sometimes pattern myself heavily after him. He's a huge influence. So for real, Bilal, that's another person.
Bilal.
That is a silent
Sleep on him, yeah.
Like a lot of people are not hit to Bilal, but that's another person. I watched him on YouTube, and I saw one performance, and it's just another person that kind of changed the way I look at things in music. So for real, Bilal and Ghostface.
Word.
Ghostface. That's
What Ghostface bring to the table for you? What you like about
man.
him?
I love Ghostface's cadences. I love his swag,
Yeah.
his delivery, his tone, all of that.
Word.
Yeah.
That's dope. Let's go back to For Real right quick while she on For Real. Have you ever got close to his campus circle or anybody, you know what I mean?
You know what's crazy? Pharrell's first cousin who lives right in Greensboro, and that's one of my studios that I've been going to for years. And that's his first cousin.
Yeah, like they close because
Like,
yeah. That's what's up. Right in Greensboro.
Right here. Shout out to Jerry, one of the
Jerry.
best engineers in Greensboro.
Oh, the cousin is actually the engineer.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That's what's up. Yeah. It's crazy how people connect. You know what I'm saying? That's dope.
6 degrees separation.
Yeah.
Malik Devon says you have the Stevie Wonder vibe home.
Yeah, Steve.
Dominique says Luther or Freddie James.
Luther.
Tupac or Biggie.
Big.
Fantasia or Jennifer Hudson.
Tasia.
Okay. There he is.
Rico or Tina?
No, that's true. It's not gonna vote.
Hey.
You want to do a thing now? That's it. So, I'm listen. I'm the piano. I hit the piano, so I stick to it. Okay? I love it when I'm but I actually was for his brothers to get up and do a scholarship. Oh, I said,
Hey y'all,
hey, Carl.
we still here.
So
So you want with?
I was a great for this piano.
Word?
Yeah. Oh, wow. I don't know why I didn't, my mom was so disappointed in me, and I also was a ballerina. I went all the way up to my toe shoe. So I was kind of
Like Jay. Yeah.
yeah, but that's the stuff that people don't know about me. You know, the piano. I played the piano. I started out in elementary school, and I was like really good. I used to sit beside the teacher, and he used to just like every time I messed up, he make the whole class.
Wow.
Like I really used to be in the piano, but you know, but that was just a song. But yeah, it's a good.
What my favorite instrument? Y'all remember that back in the day?
You know, I never took the recorder serious.
What's the record? Oh, no.
For that.
Let's see. So next question. Malik says, I could see you on Whitney Houston.
Oh.
Doing what, Malik?
Like,
Me and Whitney Houston. That would be dope.
With that AI.
right. Latoya Cruz says, I love me some of Lil. Pharrell is dope, and Ghostface is my all-time favorite. Tasha Cruz says, how should one protect their music?
Get it. Copyright.
Copyright. That's the best one. How can they go about doing that? Is it harder than a business or a trademark?
Nope. Go to the library, congress.com.gov.
The game, y'all right now, they gym, just go where again?
Right there. But in this day and age, a lot of things like when you record on your computer, a lot of it's timestamp.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it holds as much weight, but that is one way to kind of protect stuff. But you say it does timestamp.
But what's the other site they go to?
Library of Congress.gov.
Write it down. It's not
And if I'm lying, you can just search how to copyright.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
You said library.
Library of Congress.gov.
Jim, y'all. All right, Tasha Cruz says, do you write a lot?
No, I'm not gonna say I write a lot. I'm not probably produce more than I write.
Okay, this kind of reiterated again, but Latoya Cruz Rivas says, what advice would you give for someone wanting to break into the business?
Wanted to break into the business, make sure that your social media is popping. Make sure that if you don't have like any type of deal or any type of anything like that, that you got some money, because independence will only carry you so far. That's just something that I personally believe. Like, it's cool to be independent, but you gotta have some money. If you really want to do independent, you gotta have money. And yeah, money is really the key. Money is connected to everything.
Well, I do from just interviewing you, money, relationships, and also just having that stable. You said like you work at Wells Fargo, even though you were still moving around in the music industry. Like, some people feel like, oh, I'm just walking my job and just going to this music thing, and you can't do that.
You can't, but now I'm gonna be 100. If you really are 100% music, it is gonna come a point where you're gonna kind of have to pick. Well, I guess it depends on where you are, because if you want to be that person that just does the open mics and things like that, cool, work a job. That's not something that I would bank on making a lot of money from. But if you really wanted to pursue being an artist, then it is going to come to a point where you're going to have to either find something that's really, really, really flexible, or make some decisions. Yeah.
For sure. Malika Goodbye says, are you into the acting thing?
Not really. It's not something that I wouldn't turn down. We did a small, I don't even know if that's really considered. We did a little small role for Disney's Christmas movie that's coming out supposedly at the end of the year. It's not like a major movie, nothing like that. But and we did me and my bros, we did a little stage play with a guy named Surrey Craig. He was rest in peace, Surrey Craig. But he took us on the road, so we did some mild acting stuff. So it's not something that I would oppose.
Yeah.
Okay. Tasha Cruz says, can you demand payment for people performing your songs?
Yes, and it's a process with that. Again, you have to prove that it's yours, and that's the biggest thing, proving that it's yours. And then if you have like a publishing company, or nowadays they have something called Sound Exchange that will actually go out and see where your music is being played, and then gathers your money for it, and will write you a check. If your stuff is properly registered, or if they've registered, stuff like that, you can go, and if you can prove that it's yours, and there's ways to get those funds.
Okay, for sure. So make sure y'all protect their music. Get your coins. You never know where to blow it.
And Tasha, she can sing.
Yeah, she said she does.
You didn't know that?
Well, Tasha, what's her name?
Tasha Cruz. Yeah. She's locked in with us. She's a good person. Good person. She actually about to drop a book September 30th. I'll plug you in, Tasha. So guys, if you're just there joining and tuning in, we are Not Your Average Podcast. We are here with 1/3 of the Hamiltone's Mr. Twoey. We are getting up close and personal with him. He's dropping gems with us. Please make sure you share the live. Share the live for $25 at the end of each and every show. And please make sure you tag a friend and tag a friend. And so that every Monday at 7 p.m. because you never know. Do Not Trash Podcast, we have on the podcast. We are the #1 podcast in the world.
In the world.
In the world, crazy. We went. So,
Yeah, so I want to dig more into the industry. When you say your bros, you talking about the tones?
Yes.
Okay, so every time you say the bros,
Yes.
because I feel like a lot of times in these situations where it's like, and I don't want to say it the wrong way, but like a band with an artist or an artist brings another artist on, you kind of get, what's that stigma that comes with it? Like it's like the artist overshadows, and I hear people say that a lot, like, man, I'm me, I'm my own brand, you know what I'm saying? So how does that work in the industry? Like, is it harder for you because people see y'all from Anthony Hamilton so much that they don't look at you for your true identity, or how does that?
Sometimes that does play a factor. Like a lot of calls in the earlier starts of us, we would get a lot of like background calls. Like we were saying on Jonathan McReynolds' album, PJ Morgan's album, Twoey Kelly's album, and a slew of other people. And I think all of that kind of stemmed from what they saw us doing with him. You know, so now fast forward, we're getting more notoriety as the out front guys.
The tones.
Right.
So, yeah. Is that where the AKA tones come from, to kind of get away from that Hamiltone name? But that's not a...
Yeah, we kind of looked at it as the Hamiltones was more of the guys in the background supporting Anthony Hamilton.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And for us to really be the front guys, it would, in my personal opinion, just to remove the other guy's name and let us just
No love.
Yeah, no, it's not his personal. It's just business. I just felt like that just made more sense for what we were trying to do and what we were
That's what's up.
showing people.
Yeah, for sure. Did y'all drop an album this year?
We haven't dropped an album this year, but we are working on it.
Okay, because I say something like May 29th. Though. Was that previous year? Or?
That was, yeah.
That's what it was?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back to 2020 when COVID hit. How did that affect you, your family, the group, the industry? How did you migrate through that and still stay, relevant in the game and successful as y'all are today?
COVID was really, really, really tough because we're a performance-driven.
Right.
So when COVID came, it was like no more performances, and we had a slew of things
Already
lined up,
schedule.
And I felt like had we kept on that road with COVID when it came, we were in a totally different place.
Right.
COVID really took a huge toll on us. But it also showed us, it taught us a lot of things in the process too, how to be more self-sufficient and learn how to do stuff on our own. Like we started recording stuff at home.
You had no choice. Yeah.
Stream y'all.
Yeah.
The little little talent shows and all that. So we started learning how to be more self-sufficient and figuring out things on our own.
Right.
For times like
Yeah.
this. So so if it comes back, we pretty much have the foundation of what it takes.
Right. And I think all in all, I believe COVID made us strong. As a people, as far as who we are. Like you said, you probably wrote more. You probably did a lot more things you probably wouldn't be doing. Yeah, for sure. So now, tell us and walk us down, how do you build a project? So are you doing solo things too? Or is it all tones right now?
It's all tones. I do solo things, and I am going to be getting back into solo things as well as the tones. Nothing like that.
Yeah.
But so to answer your question,
yeah, because I feel like you like the group environment. A lot of people can't wait to break out. So as soon as we drop this album down, you know what I'm saying?
To me, it's easy. To me, because I have two other people that I can kind of lean on
Gotcha.
you know, in certain situations. If I can't figure out the right word and the right cadence, I can say, yo, what would you do right here? What would you say?
Okay.
Or when it comes to music, if I can't figure out what sound, what I can ask
Right.
my bros, because we all produce.
Yeah, well, definitely do your own thing individually anyway. So tell us about that. Is it more of a brotherhood? Is it more, because being in groups is hard. We know that, especially in the music industry.
For sure.
We in the podcast industry, and we've been doing this for a while, but it's family. You know what I'm saying? So I don't say it's easier. I'm just saying we overcame hurdles before we even really got together, but when we got together, like Wendy always say, we remember who we talking to. We know that love we have for each other. So you gonna push, you gonna fight, you gonna go through things like on life, but you gotta learn how to push through it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to keep going as one and not divide. You know what I'm saying? So tell us a little bit of the strengths that y'all guys have to keep the glue together on that. First of all, that brotherhood in the group.
And when I say bros, like those are real my bros. Like we've legit fought, we've legit cussed at each other and said all sorts of stuff to each other and all sorts of stuff. So those things kind of really pulled us in tighter. And just through the years of just being around each other so much,
That chemistry.
that chemistry is unmatched. Even when Ant tried to, well, I won't say Ant tried to, that's the wrong thing. Even when Ant got other guys, when we were out working, the chemistry just was different.
Oh, like yeah, it did work.
But even in those guys, like they just had a different chemistry.
Yeah, wasn't nothing wrong with it, yeah.
So it wasn't nothing wrong. Great guys, great singers. But the chemistry that we have is, man, it's just crazy how it goes beyond the stage. Like those are really like family, you know. And all of the fights and all the arguments, I think that's what really kind of
it bring you together. Honestly, I'm just like, once you get over there, I'm just like,
right.
we roll now. You gonna swallow me? You gonna be friends, but you gotta get it out. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Now the other two from or North Carolina,
North Carolina, yeah. Vito, he's from a town called Wadesboro.
Waynesboro. Okay, that's fine.
Monroe.
Yeah.
Lilo's from a town called Mooresville, not Morrisville, Mooresville. That's like Lake Norman.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
okay.
So
No. Yeah. So I'm at you, studio or stage?
it depends. You know, stage is where we perform, studios where we record. So
No matter to you.
it don't matter.
You know, some people like to perform, but they don't like.
I love to perform too. I know the performance is gonna cut the check.
Right.
I know that the studio is gonna lead to the performance that's gonna cut the check.
Right. And let's speak about that for a minute, but you know, that is, what's the importance of a catalog? Like, are you trying to put out a certain amount of songs, albums, product, content a year or a month? How does that work?
We try. Sometimes the distance between us doesn't really, I won't say allow. We just don't find that time to really drive to really build a catalog.
Yeah.
But we have a hell of a catalog.
Oh yeah, y'all definitely do.
And it's I would say it's important because when you want to shop yourself to labels for deals,
Yeah.
you have music that you can say this is
Right.
what I do, and that gives them more things to kind of pick and choose from and see really what you're about.
Gotcha.
So the more the merrier, of course. I would say.
Yeah, so at the moment, are y'all independent?
Yes.
Or y'all
Fully independent.
Well, did y'all have a deal before?
Never.
Oh, always been independent.
Always.
That's what's up. And why do you choose to go independent? Because I know you spoke earlier about you got to have that bread. Is that a little bit more hard, or you come out of pocket?
Man,
Yeah. Because we do it too. So
Independence shows you a lot of things that you don't necessarily see when you're in the background. Because when you're in the background, everything in your room, your per diem, your travel, all of that, you just get an email that says da. When you independent, you booking the rooms, you driving, renting cars, paying for your band, paying for their per diem, and all of that stuff. So yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
But
independence is tough.
yeah.
So, looking for a deal.
That's what.
So I have a question really quick. where would a dream performance be for you?
Dream performance for me. Man. Particular place. I just go all the way up to like Japan or somewhere overseas.
For
Somewhere
sure.
overseas. For us.
Yes.
Sure.
That's good. 5 years, what do you see yourself?
5 years, where do I see myself? In 5 years, I see myself, a little further than I am right now. More music, awards, accolades, a good deal for 5 years, and just more great music for the people. Yeah, dope.
For sure. 10 years.
10 years.
Oh, wow.
10 years, I would like to be kind of settling down. Still, I don't mind doing music, until I'm old and gray. But at that time, 10 years, I would like to be in it, like a Frankie Beverly, where I can just go and just sing a whole bunch of old stuff.
Yeah.
And, yeah,
It's still popular.
still,
You still gonna be in the work.
Yeah.
For sure. I appreciate
Now, you said that one of the things that you want is for your group to be nominated,
Mhm.
right? So just say that this is 2026
Mhm.
and you got the word that you were nominated.
Mhm.
What would that day look like for you and your brothers?
Oh, I'm going crazy. That's it. I'm going crazy. I'm getting my suit and everything ready. I'm making arrangements to head on out to the Grammy, straight up there.
Okay, so when that day happens,
Mhm.
and when they come on the stage and perform, what song would you perform?
Right now, out of what we have, because I always feel like it's always big and better. So we might have a song that's way bigger, but for the right now, it would either be our biggest joint right now is Best Friend on YouTube. That's like a million songs. So probably that's.
Now, what are the ages of your children?
8, going on 9, 5, 2, and 1. So,
And so, what would a conversation look like with you say 8-year-old?
Mhm.
With your 8-year-old, if they decide to tell you they want to be independent, as far as an independent person, that's
independent artists, like,
yes, independent artists.
be like, hey, hopefully I will be in a place where I could invest in them if they're good enough. Because I don't believe in supporting something that, I'm gonna be honest with you, if it's not good, then you want to figure it out. But if I see like some real promise or something promising that can come out of it, I wouldn't mind, investing, but also letting them know that it ain't free.
Okay.
And
Yes.
you're gonna have to really, really, really get out there. And I want my money back. It's like a lady. Get that back.
Yeah, I was glad that you said that because sometimes I feel like we try to shield our kids from different things and we will give them false hope instead of just telling them the truth.
Being honest.
Because we went through those things for them to already know. You know what I'm saying? By being honest with them. So it's good that you said that. I think that's it for me.
All right now. Hello, Mr. Twoey.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. So, my question would be, what is your go-to quote? What is something that gets you through the rough times of your life, patches, something that you would give someone?
Can I be honest? I smoke weed.
Hey.
It gets me, and that's all. It keeps me in a good place. Yeah. But outside of that, honestly, like some music. Like if I got that feeling, I just sit down and just get to work. Like that motivates me to sit down and make some music or play some Call of Duty.
Do you feel like marijuana makes you more creative?
Yes, I do. I do. And I won't even divulge in too deep into
Yeah.
yes. It helps. It just keeps me calm and collected. I won't say super creative. Some people it does really take me to a creative place, but it just keeps me kind of in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Keeps me in the pocket. Now, if you want to shrooms or something like that, now you yeah. I'm not saying you feel?
Okay, so my last question. Where do you see your next hit? Have you thought about it, wrote it down, you have it hard, anything of that?
Yes. I have a song that I just produced with my bros, and they gave me the stamp to prove that it's hot.
Yes.
So we're actually in the process of getting that all the way suited and booted. And we are looking to be releasing some new music really soon.
I like it.
That's good.
Well, let me ask you this, how does it feel you hear it? Before everybody else hear it, like you hear it, you like,
Personally, I feel like anything that I play at Miles is a hit, just like my mom's, you know. So, but when my bros bring something to the table, you just kind of know, like in the first few minutes, that song is gonna tell you, like, if it's it or if it's not. Yeah.
Let's clap it up for this hit that's not coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. So guys, if you're just tuning in, we are Not Average Podcast, one of the best podcasts in the world. And we are here with Twoey from the Hamiltone, from the town, y'all. So we're getting up close and personal with him today. Please make sure you share the live for a chance to win $25 at the end of each and every show. Excuse me. And guys, please make sure you follow us on all of our social medias. Please make sure you follow Twoey as well. We do have name up here, so follow him on social media. If you are in the music industry and you feel like you have a hit, you feel like you are it, he has given an open door to DM him, guys. So we're here again with Twoey, and I'm gonna go ahead and pass it.
Yeah, we got you done.
We got to do it, yeah. Shout out to Antoine Worthy. He is a big founding member. I'm not sure if Tasha Cruz said, chemistry is certainly a bonding opportunity. I saw y'all in Boston first. I saw y'all while y'all were in Cali as well, LA. That entire lineup was dope. Kendra, Dougie, Avant, y'all brought it home though. NC laid footprints that night in LA.
What night? Was Tyrese supposed to perform this night? I want to know because that was a crazy night. Crazy story.
So Tasha, what night was it? Was Tyrese the first performance? He has a story.
Shout out to Nita White too. Nita White was in watch. Shout out to you.
She said, hey, friend. And Tasha Cruz also says, do you all have a camper for your closer city?
No, we drive. We rent a 13-passenger van and like a truck. We hit the road. We ain't made it to Kansas Station.
It's okay. It's free.
That's all. It's not an independent drive.
Get it? I need it back. That's all the comments right now. Do you have anything you want to leave with the audience? Anything you want to say?
Yeah, first and foremost, I want to make sure that everybody is following the Tones, and our Instagram is at the Hamiltones NC. That's all the way across the board. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You can follow me personally at 2E_TWOEYT number 2 letter E _TWOEY. My fault. Follow me. I'll follow you back. You can send me music and all of that.
Yeah, cool brother. So the ooh-wee in front of Twoey, is that ooh-wee like P1 to them?
No,
Oh,
I was saying that back in the day, we used to perform at Death Rows. We used to-
oh, back in the day, yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah,
That's what it was. So it's always been part of you.
since 2005.
So what? So tell me this. How has time changed from when you started off? We ain't got to go that far back, but just the point of all this technology these days. You can stream, you can
That's all
upload
about
your music.
technology.
Yeah. Is it easier or harder?
It's easier.
Learn both sides.
It's easier, but it makes it hard at the same time because it's so many people that have access to making music and stuff. It's easy for the market to get flooded with BS.
Yeah.
Because there's so many people that have access. All you need now is a computer and a $30 keyboard, and you could crank out music like that.
You
So-
sound good quality and everything, right?
Right. But then the majority though is not the quality. But what happens is there's so much of the underquality going out, people start connecting to that, which makes it harder for that real music to break through.
Oh, God, just like that.
Everybody
Yeah.
is so oversaturated in BS. It's kind of it makes it harder to break through because everybody has a computer, everybody has the internet,
Yeah.
everybody has a phone. You can make beats on a phone.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, that's crazy. So you laid back and quiet, but I know you're pretty funny too. You like to have fun.
yeah.
What's up with my man that do the Disney boys? I think that's the most recent thing I seen on this.
Oh,
You
you talking about C. King.
CK,
Yeah,
he do
yeah.
Disney more than ain't that Sinbad? That ain't Sinbad. No, that's not Sinbad. So that's another one. But he does Denzel very well. But I seen y'all in New York. What y'all had going on up there?
We were in New York for City Wine.
Oh, okay, sure.
We had a show. We linked up with the day before.
That's dope. Yeah, do y'all travel to New York a lot?
Just depends. We only hit New York once this year, but DC and Philly, we hit there.
A lot.
Yeah, we probably hit DC and Philly like twice a year.
Okay. Yeah. So, back in the day, everybody thought you had to go to LA or New York to get the deals and your music heard. So what's the deal with Carolina music? Like, what are we missing here? Why is it hard, or is it hard, or what do you think about the music scene?
The music scene in North Carolina is jumping.
Yeah.
It's just all about who you connected to and how much money you're really willing to spend.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people coming out. You got J. Cole.
Yeah.
You got Issa. That's 2 Chainz DJ.
Yeah.
A lot of love. Bro. You got
He'll be here September 1st at the birthday bash.
Damn.
George K.
You got Cats and Fayetteville that's got stuff popping. So it's all about the relationships and the money.
Yeah.
Money is if you got money, that's
you do what you say. You gotta get that bread.
That's the key to the game.
Sure. That's what's up.
So look, before we wrap it up, and this was an awesome interview, we greatly appreciate your time and take the time to come on here, you know what the people do. They want something. Can you give us a little something? A little too. Give us a little something.
When I'm down and out in love, yeah, I want you, need you so bad. When I am weak, yeah, and lonely, you the best friend I ever had.
Woo! Social media coming out.
Right. And we got albums out right now on all streaming platforms, the Tones, the older stuff, the Hamiltones. Go check it all out. It's all out there. Please support us. That help us to help you.
That's right.
For sure. All right, man. That was a great show, man.
Yeah.
great show. I don't know where it's going down to my lovely sister, Twoey, my brother. You have a call for you.
Book today. I have some other goodies. As y'all know, school is starting.
Mhm.
So I want to give a couple of back to school drives in the community. So I'm just gonna give out a few back to school drives that are happening this weekend, just in case you have a child that needs school supplies, or you know someone that has a child that needs school supplies. You can go to all of these locations and enjoy the festivities as well as pick up school supplies for children. So the first one is going to be the Community Fun Day and Back to School 1,000 backpack giveaway. It is going to be at Four Seasons Town Center. That is this Sunday from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. They're also having a car show, food trucks, live entertainment. They're giving away prizes. They have hot dogs, drinks, a lot of stuff. And again, they're giving away 1,000 backpacks to the city. So if you have the time to go out, definitely check out everything. The next one is going to be on the 19th, which is Saturday from 11 a.m. until, and this one is at Center City Park. The address is 200 North Elm Street in Greensboro, North Carolina, 27401. They as well will be giving away backpacks. They have foods and drinks as well for your intake.
Your needs, for your thirsty needs.
Very much. All right, so our next one is a back to school supply giveaway and fashion show. This is at Glenwood Recreation Center, address 2010 College Boulevard. It will be August the 19th, which is Saturday from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. They as well will be having food, the supply giveaways, they have some games, some raffles going on, so go ahead and head out there and catch those. And that is my last one for this week. So every Monday I'll give out something for the next weekend in regards to that. Shout out to the kids going back.
Oh, yeah. No.
Yes,
And please make sure you all go out and take advantage of these school drives, because when kids have what they need in school and all the tools and materials, it makes it better for them to learn. They're more focused, they're more, productive, they can use their brains, they can be more focused, so just make sure you go out there and get the supplies and take advantage of it. Don't be ashamed, that's what we're doing it for, that's what everybody's doing for the kids, to take a load off of you, So make sure you go out. If you missed that, just go back and watch the episode and write down the addresses and make it a day. Spend some time with your kids. Go to your school drive. Collect things so they can be ready. Bond.
It's a lot of free stuff that they can do. You guys can do, and you get to walk with school supplies. If you haven't went school supply shop yet, that's probably why you're not.
Well, listen.
When did the packet of come out?
What?
Okay, so let's talk about it. Do you have any other announcement? So the natural quote for tonight, again, I hope this follows you throughout your week. I hope it takes you the way you need it to take you. And it said, the person you are and the person you want to be are always separated.
Yes, Al.
Say one more time.
Yes, the person you are, the person you want to be are only separated by this. Yeah. What we can accomplish, just really realize that long term is better.
Right.
We like okay. Shout out to Tashika Pratt.
But she never did you about okay. Yeah, shout out to Chico Pratt, ABG, one of the best that
Right.
All right, one moment, and we're gonna go over this Nacho Wheel. Again, if you are new to Not Your Average Podcast, maybe this is your first time tuning in. Each and every Monday night, we give away $25 to one lucky viewer who decided to share. If you have indeed shared the live, you either put it in the comments or we were able to actually see it on the live. We have added you to our Not Your Wheel. And at the end of every show, we spin the Not Your Wheel, $25 to one lucky. Are you guys ready to see who's on?
Yes, go ahead and share mine, man.
Yeah, go ahead and share the live. All right, at the very top, I got my good brother, Malik Goodbye.
Believe.
Next, I have what Crystal Davis. Hi, Crystal. My first name.
That's one of our elementary best friends.
Oh, wow. Let me tell you a story about Ashley.
No, she
Okay. Terriana Hanson. Hey, Terriana, this is Ashley Banks. Travis Gilmore, shout out to Travis. She did an amazing job on Saturday at the I Am King. So shout out to you.
Yes, I mean,
Shout out to Dante, Latoya Cruz Rivas, Dominique Davis, another person who did a phenomenal job on Saturday. Cecil Crawford also shared a lot. Teresa Michelle Davis, Jason Harrison, and my sister Nidra White. So, go ahead.
Oh, no, if you didn't hear your name, go ahead and drop it in the comments so Twoey can get you up on the wheel. Give him a quick.
Give me a couple seconds to catch on.
When Crystal Davis says, hi, great interview. The Hamiltones are my absolute favorite.
Hey.
The nonprofit called Legacy. She taps into college students and teen girls. So shout out to Legacy. So I guess everybody shared the live. This evening. Okay.
All right, so normally you put a front and spin the wheel, but you do gotta be set tonight. So I'm gonna pass my wheel to
So you ready to spin?
Oh,
so all you gotta do too is hit the button that says spin. It's gonna be a name that pops up right here at the top. All you gotta do is let them know who that name is. We'll give them
Big money, 25.
big money to the top. Now, Twoey, before you spin, I just want to make sure everybody knows how to find us. We are here on Facebook and Not Your Food. We also have a business page on here for Not Your Podcast. Don't forget to follow that well. We are also on.
We are one more person.
You ain't know that's the thing. That's what I said. It was office. It's really reflect.
Mhm.
But you just do the best you can.
Thank y'all for your grace.
And go ahead and also drop your social media handles again for those just.
Okay, again, the Hamiltones or the Tones is at the Hamiltones NC. That's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that. And my personal is at the number 2 letter E _TWOEY.
Thank you. Let's spin that wheel.
All right, big money.
Big money.
And for the $25, you know, we should clap.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Drop your cash up in the comments and we'll get you your money, your shit. For sure. We appreciate that. So guys, we thank you so much for always tuning in to Not Your Average Podcast. We appreciate you guys' support each and every Monday. Make sure you set your notification bell so whenever we go live at any event, anything we're doing, you get a notification. And please make sure you share our page with other people. We're trying to build this community. We are Black Media in Greensboro, North Carolina, and we're just here for our community, man. We're just here to build our community, show support, and do our part. So let's go. All right.
It's been real, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Any last words for the people, my brother?
Man, I just want to thank you guys me. It
Most
was
definitely.
a wonderful, wonderful platform. I would love to do it again anytime
Always.
I'm around.
You know what? Maybe we should bring all y'all back. The bros
I'm
too.
with it. You know, I meant to tell them about tonight,
Yeah.
and it just slipped my mind.
Oh, you left my hand.
That's not on it's my fault.
Nah.
I was supposed to do that,
Yeah.
and I was going to
But you been busy too.
Totally forgot.
Yeah,
We had a
you
lot that was supposed to just totally.
That's okay.
Next time,
Yeah, we go back.
let me know.
Yeah, for sure. Most definitely, most definitely. We appreciate that, man.
Sure.
But any last words for the viewers? Anything you want to tell them? I mean, outside of thanking us, we appreciate it. But leave them with something. Some gym, something.
Let me see. Just believe in yourself.
Word.
If you believe, you can
Achieve. That's definitely, I like it. I like it. Most definitely. But we thank you for pulling up on us, man. You family now, so anytime you want to stop through, don't hesitate. Everybody. Yeah, you really will. You told me to pull up. So that's what's up. But thank y'all for tuning in, man. It's been a great episode. Make sure y'all check out Twoey. Go follow all his Instagrams, Facebook, social media handles, all that good stuff. And make sure y'all follow the Hamiltones too.
And get the music.
And get the music on all platforms. All music platforms and all that. Anything live coming through here that we can kind of jump on in the near future?
Carolinas, no, but the closest we'll be right now is Hampton, Virginia.
Okay, dope. So thank y'all, man. Make sure y'all go follow pages and support this group, man. They represent for the Carolinas. They doing it big in the music industry, man. We wish y'all much success, even though y'all already successful, man. But we just wish y'all the best and thank you, man. Thank you one more time. Thank you, man. Thank y'all out there for tuning in. Thank y'all for y'all patience with our technical difficulties and the equipment and all that. But we're gonna get it right for you. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's been a great episode. I'm your main man, William Hudson 365.
And I'm your girl, Wendy Armstrong, also known as Hair Crazy Diva.
And Anthony Phenomenal Street.
And together we are.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't want to think I was energetic. Twoey, thank you. From the tone.
So
Best R&B male trio.
that's right. The Hamiltone, baby, aka the Tone. And we are
Not